I'm sure all of the students here are counting the days, and I think it's, what is it now? 14? 14 days until Christmas, 21st being the last day, and we certainly hope everybody has a wonderful Christmas season. First item of business here is we're going to have a swearing in of the new board members. We have Mrs. Teresa Branch, Mr. Dwayne Knight, Mr. Joe Sims, and Mr. Chris Bumgarner, if they'll move down front here. We have District Court Judge David W. Aycock. He is the District Court Judge for the 25th Judicial District of North Carolina. So he will administer that here in the front.
Everybody got a Bible?
They have family members to come out.
The family
They
members.
have family members that want to come
Have a
out.
hand.
If they have family members that
All
want
right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm so pleased to be here with you this evening. As was mentioned previously, my name is David Aycock. I'm one of your district court judges here in the 25th District, which is made up of Burke, Caldwell, and Caldwell County. And as a brief aside, before we go through the oath this evening with the newly elected board members, I'd like to tell you all that I was thinking about this earlier today, and as it so happens, I'm holding a term of court here in Caldwell County this week in family court. And one of the things that we have to do on a regular basis in that court, of course, is we have child custody cases. And the standard that we are to apply in those cases is to apply what is in the best interest of the child. That's the legal standard that we have to apply, and I thought that that was appropriate, not just in the judicial setting, but certainly in the Board of Education setting as well, in terms of the duties that you're going to be sworn and the oath that you're going to take, that would be a good standard to keep in mind over the course of this term. And I wish you all well with that.
Judge Aycock?
Yes, sir.
Before you get started, if there's family members here that want to be a part of this, maybe hold the Bible or something of that nature, if they want to come forward?
Absolutely. Anybody that y'all want to have on the Bible for you, that'll be just fine. I knew Mr. Branch would volunteer. You got two hands, you can hold both of those things. All right, so if you will please, once we're set here, place your left hand on the Bible, raise your right, and repeat after me. I state your name. Do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States, so help me God. I state your name. Do solemnly and sincerely swear that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to the state of North Carolina and to the constitutional powers and authorities which are or may be established for the government thereof, and that I will endeavor to support, maintain, and defend the Constitution of said state, not inconsistent with the Constitution of the United States, to the best of my knowledge and ability, so help me God. I state your name. Do solemnly swear that I will support and defend the Constitution and laws of the United States and the Constitution and laws of the state of North Carolina, and that I will faithfully discharge my duties as a member of the Caldwell County Board of Education to the best of my ability. Congratulations. Make it official, I need all of you up here to sign these. So,
Yep.
we should have one with your names on them that you can sign off on. And Mr. Chairman, they'll be yours after that.
Thank you, Judge Aycock, for being here. We
My
sure
pleasure.
do
Thank you so
appreciate
much
your
for having
time, and getting us through this swearing in. And congratulations to each of the board members and our new board member, Chris Bumgarner.
Sign all three?
Chris. Yeah, I wanted to in a minute. Okay, to each of the board members, those re-elected, welcome back. And Chris, we welcome you to the board as well.
Thank you.
Look forward to working with you and the board. We indeed do have a good board, and we look forward to things ahead. Next item on the agenda is the invocation for the board. Turn it over to Mr. Dwayne Knight.
This past week, we lost two great Americans. One reached the highest pinnacle as president. The other served our country proudly, yet unassuming, for over 20 years, including two tours in Vietnam. Bush 41, a retired Sergeant First Class James E. Day, who my family and I call Uncle Ed, both passed away this week. Let's pause to reflect on those that have influenced our lives. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Knight. Next item on the agenda is the Pledge of Allegiance. Tonight we have students from Collinsville School. Cora Edwards, her parents are Josh and Casey Edwards. Ava Kelly, parents are Joseph and Laura Kelly. And Adam Himes, parents are Michael and Brittany Himes. So if you would, please stand.
Attention, salute, pledge. I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you all so much for being here. We truly appreciate your being here with us this evening. Next, I'd like to turn the next part of the meeting over to our superintendent, Dr. Don Phipps.
This is the meeting where we have our election of the board chair and vice chair. And what I'm going to pass out are the ballots for the board chair position. These have all of our board members' names. What I'd ask you to do is to circle your choice for board chair and sign it, and then we'll go around and I'll ask you to verbally indicate who you voted for. Obviously, can only vote for one. Everybody voted? Start on my right, if we would, with Ms. Evans.
Joe Sims.
Daryl Pennell.
Darrell Pennell.
Darrell Pennell.
Darrell Pennell.
Anna Edwards.
Joe Sims.
Okay. Mr. Pennell, you've been elected. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah, make sure you've signed them, and then we'll have those for the record. Thank you. Okay. All right. The next ballots are for vice chair. Same instructions, if you would circle the name of your choice and then sign, please. Only choose one. Everyone voted? We'll start on my left at this point. Chris?
Teresa Branch.
Teresa Branch.
Teresa Branch.
Joe Sims?
Joe Sims.
Joe Sims.
Teresa Branch.
Okay. And Teresa Branch, 4-3. Teresa, congratulations. If you pass those again. Okay. All right. Congratulations, Stacey. All right. Yes, sir.
Thank you very much. I will continue to work hard. I'm sure Teresa will. Teresa, you got a few comments?
No, just happy to continue serving
Absolutely.
as a board member.
Next item on the agenda is the approval of the agenda. And the board has had opportunity to review that over the past several days. Do I hear a motion to approve the agenda as presented?
Chairman Penland, I move that we approve the agenda as has been presented.
Is there a second?
Second.
Any comments? All those in favor say aye. Aye. Okay, we vote. All right. Any opposed? And the motion passes. Next, we have the approval of the minutes. And on November the 19th, 2018, we had a regular session here in the boardroom. Do I hear a motion that we approve the minutes of our November 19th meeting?
I move that we approve the minutes of November 19th, regular session.
Second.
Any comments or questions? All those in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed? And motion passes. 1 week after that, we had a work session here at the Education Center on November 26th. Do I hear a motion that we approve the minutes of the November 26, 2018 board work session?
Chairman Penland, I move that we approve the November 26th work session minutes.
Is there a second?
Second.
Any comments or questions there? All those in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed? And the motion passes.
You won't see a ballot on that one.
Okay. Okay, the next item on the agenda is our honors and recognitions. We are always happy to recognize students and faculty and principals and schools for the great things that they do here in Caldwell County. So we're going to move down to the front here, and we're going to ask Libby Brown to lead us through this part of our meeting tonight.
Chairman Pennell, Vice Chairman Branch, board members, and Dr. Phipps. It is always a pleasure to recognize our students and our faculty and staff in the Caldwell County Schools. We're going to start with artwork. So I know you have seen the beautiful artwork in the hallway of the Education Center. And this month we are going to feature our high school students at High Brighton South and West Caldwell High Schools. These works always garner the oohs and the ahs at the Education Center because they're absolutely beautiful. So we'd like to call our artists up and be recognized by you, the board members. We're going to start with High Brighton High School. David Caldwell is principal, Jenna Bailey is the art teacher, and Katie Beach is our first artist from High Brighton High School. Next we have Haley Grimbeek. So Haley Grimbeek is our second student from High Brighton High School. The art pieces are on display for you to look at again. Of course, please come back. They'll be on display January, February, and December. So until the next board meeting in February. Haley okay, we did Haley. Lexi Laws. So we are on Lexi Laws. Next, we have Phoebe Stanislaw from High Brighton High School. And we'll wrap up High Brighton High School with Hallie Winkler. So Hallie is our artist from High Brighton High School. And at this point, parents, you can take pictures. You can actually get in the aisle if you want to. It's okay, you can move about. We want you to take pictures. One more. We want one to put on our website. Thank you. Good job. Next, we have students from South Caldwell High School. Chad Smith is the principal, and Natalie Hayes and Jamie Stewart are the art teachers at South Caldwell High School. We'll begin with Candace Barber. Candace Barber. Okay. Allison Clark. Robin Delp from South Caldwell High School. Sydney Irvin. And Andrea Jacobs. So congratulations to these students from South Caldwell High School. And when you look at their artwork in the hallway, sometimes it's hard to believe these were high school students. They were doing some really extraordinary pieces. Thank you. Congratulations. And we have West Caldwell High School art students as well. We're going to feature those students and mention the principal, Craig Styron, who's here tonight in support of his art students, and Kevin Avey, the art teacher at West Caldwell High School. We'll begin with Kennedy Ashley. So Kennedy, and you can see her piece, her lovely piece. Haley Austin. Summer Brown. Alexis Sanders. And Gracie Shook. I'm going to say I'm really proud of these high school students to be at a board meeting tonight. Good going, parents. We're proud of you. And teachers and principals. We can have, do you want to ask after they sit down? And we'll... I mentioned your names before, but art teachers, please stand up because you're behind these students and we appreciate you. We're going to talk a little bit about music again. We featured our students last month, and some of our North Carolina Honors Elementary Chorus students were not able to attend. They were at singing actually in downtown Granite Falls. So 3 students from Granite Falls Elementary School were selected to perform in the North Carolina Elementary Honors Chorus. A group of approximately 195 students who are chosen from across the state. Over 600 students auditioned, so that's pretty impressive for our students at Granite Falls Elementary School. They have had the leadership and direction of Andrea Evans, who is with us tonight. She is the chorus teacher and she is the music teacher at Granite Falls Elementary School and has led students to participate in the Elementary Honors Chorus for 10 years. So for 10 straight years, they've had selected students from Granite Falls Elementary School. So we're very proud of the music program at Granite Falls Elementary School. Chris Green, the principal, is here this evening, and we want to congratulate our North Carolina Elementary Honors Chorus students. We're going to start with Elizabeth Castro Yax. Very proud of you. And I think Parker Coffey was unable to be here this evening. Okay. But Parker Coffey is another student. And Kaylee Royal. So we are in Kaylee's So Andrea, you want to join them? And Chris, do you want to come up? Are you going to be on? You going to take pictures? Okay. That is a huge honor to have 600 students audition. And that's at more the elementary and middle school level. Well, we also have 2 of our students from High Brighton High School to make this prestigious chorus in North Carolina. And they recognize outstanding singers from high school choral music programs in the state by giving them the opportunity to perform at the highest level of achievement. So congratulations to 2 students from High Brighton High School for being selected to participate in the North Carolina High School Honors Chorus. And we'll begin with Carl Slade. And Carl was also featured in the High Brighton's theatrical performance that was performed a couple of weeks ago. We also have Jessie Moore, but I think Jessie is playing basketball tonight. Okay, so let's use her, okay. David Caldwell is the principal from High Brighton High School, and we also have Bernadette Watts, and she is the chorus director at High Brighton High School. So let's give a big round of applause. We're going to turn to Granite Falls Elementary School one more time this evening. Granite Falls Elementary School Special Olympics Unified Champion School is the recipient of National Banner Recognition. Granite Falls Elementary School has received national attention for its implementation and development of Project Unify program over the last 2 years. The purpose of Project Unify is to provide an opportunity for students of all learning levels to blend together in a supportive and equal educational setting, where students are helping other students achieve. More than 100 students at Granite Falls Elementary School participate in Project Unify. That is really impressive. I can see why they receive national attention. Because of this, Granite Falls Elementary demonstrated a commitment to inclusion by meeting 10 standards of excellence developed by a national panel of leaders from Special Olympics and the education community. They have received national banner recognition. Now I'm going to turn to you. Only 1 of 3 in North Carolina to receive this recognition. Very impressive. They have worked very hard for Project Unify, for inclusion of all their students to feel loved and supported at Granite Falls Elementary School. And Chris Green is here this evening, the principal, and also Dana Miller, who has helped coordinate Project Unify and banner recognition.
Okay.
Thank you. Congratulations. Should I thank him for not bringing the 100 students? Thank you, Chris. But we're very proud of each one of them. Leah Massey, Hudson Middle School Band Director, is the recipient of the Award of Excellence presented by the North Carolina Band Masters Association. Leah Massey received the award there's her award right there, her real. She received the Award of Excellence for the Northwest District at the North Carolina Music Educators Association In-Service Conference. The award was presented November 11th at the Stevens Center in Winston-Salem. We're very proud of Leah and her program at Hudson Middle School, and Bryn McSwain, Assistant Principal at Hudson Middle School, is tonight here supporting Mrs. Massey. So congratulations to you. You have to do introduction.
This is Ella Irene. She's my real prize.
And she signed up to receive Dollar Parks Imagination Library.
Love it.
She's 8 weeks.
Oh, she's a beautiful. Thank you. Okay, we're on the same vein of music here. So we have our next educator from Caldwell County Schools. Bernadette Watts, High Brighton High School Chorus Director, is the recipient of the High School Choral Teacher of the Year, presented by the North Carolina Music Educators Association. Being Bernadette's first year at High Brighton High School, but not her first year in education. But we're so happy to have her at High Brighton High School. She is making some major impressions on her students, with her students, and with her colleagues at High Brighton High School. And David Caldwell, I'm sure, could say ditto, ditto, ditto. Yes. So thank you for that hire. But we are happy to have Bernadette, our High School Choral Teacher of the Year, right here in Caldwell County and representing the teachers of North Carolina. So congratulations. Congratulations, Brenda. And I know Mr. Caldwell is just beaming over there on his music program, not just football, but music, okay? His music program is phenomenal because we have another educator at High Brighton High School to recognize for music. Hunter Suits, High Brighton High Band Director, is the recipient of the Ed Rucker Encore Award presented by the North Carolina Music Educators Association. The Ed Rucker Encore Award recognizes band directors in their first 7 years of directing who have demonstrated great potential. The North Carolina Music Educators Association presented both awards to Mr. Suits and also to Mrs. Watts. So we are so proud of you, Hunter. Congratulations. You are so deserving. And we're changing a little bit. We're going from the arts to world history. So Carla Ingram, this is really big news for us here in Caldwell County. Carla Ingram, world history teacher at South Caldwell High School, has been selected as a bilateral U.S. Arab Chamber of Commerce Teachers Educating Across Cultures in Harmony Teach Fellow. Now, what does that mean, Carla? Come on up. Carla Ingram is one of only 10 in the country. So one of only 10 passionate, highly accomplished U.S. classroom innovators and curriculum developers to be selected in the 2018 Teach Fellowship cohort. She not only represented South Caldwell High School and the Caldwell County Schools, but also the state of North Carolina. During her active study tour across the Kingdom of Bahrain. Okay, your homework is find where that is. Okay. Bahrain. So she encountered invaluable opportunities for hands-on collaboration with regional learning authorities and became immersed in Bahrain's rich culture and heritage. Now she can share these experiences in the classroom with her students and in the Caldwell County Schools. So congratulations to Carla for this distinguished award, and welcome back home to the United States. She just got back. Chad Smith, I'm sure principal is very proud of her. Congratulations. I can't top that one.
We want to thank each of you for being here. Now, we do have a business session if you want to stick around for that, but now would be an appropriate time if you choose to leave for dinner, homework, or Christmas shopping. But nonetheless, thank you for being here.
That was my pocket. I'm getting ready to talk, so I can put it in there.
Public comment on this.
Congratulations. Teresa, congratulations. Chris, welcome.
Thank you. Thank you.
That was nice of Debbie Eller to be here.
Yeah.
Let's see, what is that?
Jeff was almost asleep. Baby.
Precious.
I've listened to her 3 times. That baby's precious.
Okay, we're going to continue with the meeting. Next item on the agenda is public comment, and as of 3:30 this afternoon, we had no one to sign up for public comment. So we will move along with the agenda. And there are a few announcements. We all know Christmas break starts here soon. That will run from December 24th through January the 4th. Our next board meeting will be on January the 14th here in the boardroom. And at the end of January, we will have our West Caldwell District board walkthrough, and that'll be on January the 22nd. So, Dr. Phipps, do you have any additional announcements?
Two short announcements. We're going to have the first Ministerial Alliance meeting. It will be held here in the boardroom on December the 14th, 8:30 in the morning. We'd like to invite anyone who's a pastor of a church in our community. We've sent invitations out. We want to make sure we don't miss anyone. So if you know someone who's a minister, please ask them if they've received the invitation. Again, December 14th, 8:30 in the morning. And then for our students and parents and community to be aware, early release on December the 21st, which is the day that we finally break for Christmas. That will be on a Friday. It will be a 3-hour early release on that day.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Phipps. Next, we have Assistant Superintendent for Human Resource Services, Dr. Bill Griffin.
Chairman Pennell, Chairwoman Branch, members of the board, Dr. Phipps, I have before you Category 7, Human Resources Services Personnel. Subject A, Human Resources Usual and Customary Informational Items. These items before you do not require action at this time. Subject B, Human Resource Services Usual and Customary Actions. I respectfully recommend that the Human Resources Services usual and customary action items that you see before you respectfully recommend approval of those items, please.
Do I hear a motion that we approve the usual and customary action items as presented by Dr. Griffin?
Chairman Pennell, I move that we approve the usual and customary items as presented by Dr. Pennell. Dr. Griffin.
Is there a second?
Second.
Any comments or any questions? All those in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed? And motion passes.
Great, thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Griffin. We appreciate it very much. Next, Dr. Phipps.
We have before you for second reading a set of policies, most of which are associated with the School Board Association's customization process that we follow to make sure that we're up to date with General Assembly action and other changes. Sometimes they're cross-references to other policies. There are two that are in addition to that. Community use of facilities we've made a minor change to, and then the naming of facilities is a revised policy of 9300. These are second reading, and I'd like to request approval of each of these policies.
Do I hear a motion that we approve the listed policies as expressed by Dr. Phipps?
I'll make the motion we approve.
Second motion.
Okay. Any comments or questions?
May I ask a question? Of course, I approve it, but I wonder, who is their wellness coordinator for the wellness policy? Who is their coordinator? Is it Jamie?
Jill Duffy.
Oh, it's Jill. Okay, I wanted to be, I wasn't sure. Thank you.
Okay, any other questions or comments? All those in favor of the motion say aye. Aye. Any opposed? And motion passes. Next item on the agenda is closed session. Do I hear a motion that the board convene in closed session?
Chairman Pennell, I move that we convene to closed session to discuss confidential personnel matters pursuant to North Carolina General Statute 143-318-11A1 and General Statute 115C-321, and to consult with the board attorney and preserve the attorney-client privilege as provided in General Statute 143-218.11A3.
Second.
Any comments? All those in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed? And motion passes. We will be going into closed session. I do not expect any action at all when we come out. If you choose to leave, we are, I don't think we'll be very long, but thank you for being here. We'll be back shortly. Okay, we're back in session here. Dr. Phipps, do you have anything to add?
No, sir.
Anyone from the board, anything to add? That being the case, do I hear a motion we adjourn?
I move we adjourn.
Is there a second?
Second.
All those in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed? And motion passes. And Merry Christmas to everybody.